Finally, season 9 is amongst us, and my boy HIDA is joined the battlefield. What's good, striker community? What's good, my hidden cloud Shinobi? It's your Raikage, and I'm back at it again with another fire Naruto to Boruto Shinobi striker video. And in this video, I'm just gonna be giving y'all my no nonsense full review on the new DLC, the HIDA, boys. Absolutely insane. And I gotta tell you, man, it's been some highs, but it's definitely been some lows coming with this DLC. I had some high expectations, and they did let your boy down, man. But hey, look, we are gonna be going over also all the other unreleased items in a separate video. So if you want to see the unreleased items, these new chakra weapons or the new first Hokage weapon or anything like that, we also coming with a 7 swordsman build. So please, for me, subscribe if you're new, drop a like on the video if you see anything you like, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything season 9 from the Raikage. Let's get into this review. All right, let's jump right into this, man. We got to start off with the patch notes. We got HIDA jumping in as the 44th DLC character. He's going to be the first DLC character out of 4 for the Season 9 DLC pack, my boys. Let's go crazy. Next up, we do got the DLC training for Season 8. So that's for the Masters of Kawaki, Shisui, Kid Naruto, Kid Sasuke. And if you want those trainings without actually grinding for it or anything like that, or actually playing the game, you can actually go purchase the training and you'll get everything that they have to offer. But I do recommend you just grinding and playing the game because you can get it easier that way. But first things first, let's get to the first buffs on the list. As you can see, everything ATK has gotten a buff, you guys. So now you can actually use weapons like the boxing gloves and go and create a character like a boxer out on the field, my boys. So what they really did was they added a little bit more range and speed. So basically they gave us more charge power on these weapons, just making them connect a little bit more and making them more useful out in the field. And at the same time, while they're doing all of these buffs to all of these weapons, they are also giving nerfs to certain weapons. So things like the Shisui spear and the edge claw are getting nerfs on their range. So now they won't not be able to just connect with every single attack, and even if you dodge. But on the flip side of this, we got the Sunbeam getting a buff for its connections and on its charge attacks. And a well-needed nerf to the Valiant Threads. You can now block. The damage is now reduced. So this is just an amazing nerf when it comes to this. You can block the heavy attacks and then light attack combos. So man, well-needed nerf to the Valiant Threads. Let's get into the range buffs and nerfs. Oh my god, it is all beautiful. When I say they buff range, no, I don't think y'all know what I mean. Look at that. I'm using the Hidden Cloud short sword, and boys, is that the Kusanagi charge cancel? You know what it is. So basically, they just gave all of these ranged weapons right here the Kusanagi charge. So now you can actually use these weapons. I know people didn't want to use these weapons because of the charge was whack and they barely connect and all of that, and it fell short. But now they went through and buffed it all. And oh yeah, the bow spammers, they got you. They hit you with the nerf. So now you can actually block out of the third heavy attack. Now it does less damage. Now you can actually counter the bow, my boys. This is an absolute beautiful day. Also, the war fan has gotten a nerf. That's right. So no more running around spamming that heavy attack. Spammy. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can still spam this heavy attack. But at the same time, man, it does less damage and it's a little less consistent in the air. The second cancellation in the air actually does not go through. Next up, we got the Shukaku Spear and the invention, destruction, the destructive invention. Am I saying that right? Inventive destruction. Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's the inventive destruction. The combos are easier to use and that's actually going to be an absolute plus for all those who want to use those weapons out there. I know some of those out there are spamming that weapon, my boys, but it's going to get a little bit better with combo and with your lights now. Next, we got to talk about an overall buff to the healer class. So basically what they did for the ATK class, giving you an extra charge strength and giving you basically like extra charge speed, is what they did for all of the base game weapons in the healer class. So healers, don't worry, man. We still getting some love. I know it's a little bit, but it's been 2 years since we got DLC for healers. Man, look, let me get to the next thing, man. Look, we got nerfs on the Momoshiki weapon and the Amurame bugs, although they're still absolutely insanely good weapons, and they did not fix the 100 million hit combo on the Amurame bugs. They did buff up the Madara staff, and last but not least, they nerfed the Shuriken, the Shadow Clone Shuriken, because it is broken right now. You know, it used to lag the game and actually break the game. So that's pretty much it for the patch notes. I mean, we got nothing on ninjutsu. We got really no class balance changes. We didn't get custom matches. We didn't get anything. So basically nothing really changed about Shinobi Striker. We got Hidan though. We got some fire new ninjutsu. We do got some fire new weapons coming out. I do got a Fire 7 Swordsman build coming out. But you know what? Overall, a little lackluster. I'm a little unimpressed. We do got Summoning Snakes coming out. But you know what? Look, let's just get into the Hidan review. Now, my boy Hidan jumped in the game looking absolutely icy. I can't even lie. Bandai, y'all have been cooking with these recent DLC characters and their recent animations, their weapon combos, and also allowing us to fight like these characters. That is all have always been a major axe for the game, and they have been giving us that slowly but surely. Oh my God, slowly but surely. But they have definitely been giving us that. So without further ado, I did tell you this was a no-nonsense review. Let's talk about my boy's first skill, which is going to be Death by Dismemberment. This skill is aesthetically beautiful, and it's officially a defensive skill. You could use it whether you want to sit in place, or you could use it to go and actually maneuver yourself around the battlefield and help your team out defensively. Now, Death by Dismemberment probably has what do I say, like I think it was like 8 hit combo, so it does a pretty decent amount of damage. It's that last hit that does the pretty good smack to the health bars. So you're going to be watching out on the battlefield when this Death by Dismemberment is out there spinning, and I know you're going to see a lot of Beyblade fucking defense spinning around out there on the field. You know what I'm saying, man? And you know, one of my favorite things that I like about this skill is the movement, bro. Like being able to slide around and slap people around with it, bro. Look at this skill, bro. It's crazy. And you can actually collect bodies with this thing, man. God, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite things to do with this is activate my ultimate, and then after you activate the ultimate, you can go around and use the dismemberment, and then everybody you hit with that will be a part of the one-shot combo when you use the curse. It's crazy. Next, let's talk about the Soul Reaper. This ninjutsu is insane. When I say insane, it's actually insane. They finally gave us a ninjutsu that actually buffs the character multiple times after you use it. And the buffs don't go away until you're fully impaired. You have to die. You have to die for the buffs to go away. And here are the buffs in order. So every time you use the ninjutsu, let me make this clear before I give that list. Every time you use the ninjutsu, you can see it does like a 3-hit combo. Every time you do that combo, you get one of the buffs, and they stack on top of each other. So for the first time you hit, you get the movement speed increase. The second time, you get an action speed increase. Third time, you get the evasion speed increase. The fourth time, you get an attack power increase. Fifth, you get defense increase. Sixth time, you get a maximum health increase plus a bonus healing effect increase. And on the seventh time, you get a ninjutsu cooldown time reduction. This has to be one of the best skills they've ever added to Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. I knew in my heart there was a defense main in there somewhere. Boys, it's time to rise up. This ninjutsu is crazy. Let's talk about that ultimate. Now, the ultimate, which is called the Death Priest Possess Blood, after activated, gives you a new ninja tool that allows you to go and stab your opponents with this chakra rod, marking them for death. Now, y'all know I love sending people to the Shadow Realm with a nasty one-shot ultimate combo. This ultimate allows you to mark anybody. So you can do an entire pit lobby, bro. You can get a 5 one-shot kill combo with this ultimate. My boy Deidara is absolutely insane. And as I said before, you can activate the tornado and mark multiple people for death. So this has to be one of the cleanest things they brought in here. I gotta say, Deidara so far is one of my favorite. I said Deidara, Hidan, excuse me. Hidan is one of my favorite DLC characters so far. His ultimate is absolutely insane. Let me know what y'all think of this DLC, man. It's been the Raikage, y'all. You know what to do. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like on the video if you see anything you like. And don't forget to rate Hidan, bro. Is this a W or a L DLC so far, boys? Let me know. And yo, don't forget, we are going to be going over all the other unreleased items. So don't miss out. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Let's get it cracking, my boys.